Hello again, everybody. This is Dell's Rails. I just finished up my shelving today for my trains. Have yet to hang them, but I had a order that I've been waiting on. It's a couple days overdue. It finally came in, so I thought I'd take the time to kind of do an unboxing video for you because I've never really done one before. So we'll take a look at this set. Hopefully it's looks like the package is in good shape, so that's always encouraging. What I got here is a eBay purchase. Haven't bought anything off of eBay in a while, but this guy had a really good price on this, and and I've been looking for a set of Rock Island passenger cars for quite some time, and so this guy had a complete set. This is a K-line. There's supposed to be some passenger cars along with an engine and a dummy. They're an Alco, I believe is what these were. Take a look at these here. It looks like he did a really diligent job of wrapping. And got some newspaper here, Monday, October 14th, 2024. So today's the 28th, so this is relatively new. It's a Wall Street Journal. I'm not sure where this is from. I think this seller was, I believe, from Connecticut, if I'm not mistaken. Back east somewhere. I think it was. But yeah, that's a good looking car right there. So, it looks real similar to a Lionel. I didn't know that it had interiors, but yeah, that's an interior. I thought those would just be silhouettes, but it looks like there's interiors where you could actually put passengers in. That'd be the first time I've had a set of cars like that too, so that's kind of neat. Here's another one. It's hard to believe that when I seen the size of this box that he could have 3 passenger cars and 2 engines. But there's this obviously the dummy. It's pretty light. Here's a dummy. I don't have any of the K-Line K-Line Alco diesels, so this will also be a first. So this looked like a very nice set. It looks like it's yeah, you can tell there's a little bit, there's some marks on the roller, but they're certainly not worn, so that's encouraging. It's always a mystery whether or not, things are going to work. But, I've bought enough stuff on eBay and, online in general. It's pretty rare to find something that people are selling that, if there's going to be an issue with. I've had very few incidences. So here's another Rock Island. That's Dream Lake. That passenger car. And here's this one was Pikes Peak, the first one. So I'm assuming the last one would be the Observation. This is kind of heavy. I'll bet this is the engine. Wow, he did a really good job of wrapping this. It's always kind of concerning anymore getting something from the post office. They used to be fairly good, but here lately, last few things I got from the post office was really damaged, pretty bad. So here's the engine. Looks like it's dual motored. I don't know anything about the K-Line Alcos. I have quite a few K-Line engines. Just no Alco FAs. Now, I've got some Lionel FAs, Alpha FAs. So I'm assuming this must be the observation car. Oh yeah, there's an observation car. It's the Thunder Mountain. And so this will be neat. You know, one of the reasons I wanted this, although this set probably isn't correct, I do have another set of Rock Island E8s that really are passenger engines that I did not have passenger cars for. So, so at least, you know, these can serve a dual role. I know it won't be right, but I don't care. That looks like it's it. Boy, it's hard to believe you got all that to fit in that little box. Did a good job of packing too. So let's get these on the track and get them running to see how they perform. Get this mess cleaned up here. Huh, I don't know where this came from. I don't know if that was, oh, okay. Oh, this is, I thought he sent that in there. This is a flyer I got from an excursion railroad here in Kansas. I didn't even really know we had excursion railroads. They have a Pacific steam engine, a Santa Fe, was a Santa Fe engine. I think it's been decommissioned right now because it's reached a life on its boiler. They have to redo it. But they do have diesel as well, but they do excursion. I believe it's here in Abilene, here in Kansas, in Abilene, Kansas. So if anybody's looking to come through Kansas and want to check something out, they do, I think they do excursion, they do dinners and that type of thing. It's something to look into. It's called the Kansas Heritage Railroad. Let me see here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but their web address looks like it's down there on the bottom. Talked to a couple of gentlemen. I think one was an engineer and one was, he looked like a conductor, but I'm not sure what his title was. You know, they were pretty knowledgeable on their railroad. In fact, the tracks that they're using just coincidentally happened to be some abandoned Rock Island trackage that was due to be removed, and I guess they got saved. So they're using some Rock Island tracks here in Kansas for their excursion route. So if you guys come this way, you might want to check them out. We'll get this off the rack. Get him real quick. Okay. Okay, so I guess now's the moment of truth. Take a look here. You know, I probably should put this on this line here because of the transformer, but I'm going to risk it. You guys are not familiar with these K-line engines. They are can-motored engines, so really not much to be concerned about maintaining on. They're maintenance free. So Let's check it out here and see what we got. Oh, looky there, it's running. Hope everything's on the track. Oh, it's got a horn. I didn't know that. Well, the horn's a little bit frightening, but you know, all in all, it's a pretty decent looking set. Pretty pleased with it, so I got a pretty good price on it, and it looks like it has had very little runtime. I'm sure these will probably run at a pretty good scale consistent speed, even on this ZW transformer here. You know, sometimes these CAN motors use such little power that these ZW start on 6 volts, so that's their starting voltage. So they it's hard sometimes to get these CAN motored engines to run slow enough without killing power to them, because they just draw such little current. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, you can get these to run pretty slow. Let's see what I'm at. Actually, I'm right at 8 volts, so I'm surprised it's running that slow at 8 volts, because I have some K lines that are flying at 8 volts with CAN motors in them. Maybe these are geared a little different. I do have a K-line big boy that I wish would run like that. It runs so easy at such a low voltage. I believe the rail sounds have a hard time staying powered, trying to get the engine to run slow enough, you know, without that thing flying. You know, I don't know, maybe, you know, I've had a theory that maybe, I don't know, I've heard much discussion that wiring the motors in series, if that helps also with smoke output. You know, I would certainly think it might help with the rail sounds, because a lot of times rail sounds requires, I think, a minimum of 8 volts just to work, or 7 or something like that. It's kind of low. I even got a battery, 9-volt battery in there, and it's still a problem. And that's even running down here on this lower loop on a CW80 that starts at 0 volts. So yeah, it's running pretty slow. Pretty good. You know, that's kind of one of the advantages of the CAN motored engines. You can get them to run, even conventional, you can get them to run. If you got, you know, if you got good track work, you can get them to run a pretty good, slow, consistent speed all the way around. See right there, I got a spot in that curve that needs attention. Eventually, when I get this finished, I've got another feed going in I don't have in right now. These supports I have here That's basically just to elevate my track. It's just, they're pretty much temporary. I plan on doing some supports, bridge supports. If any of you guys are familiar with the Bridge Boss, he's not around anymore. I think he passed away, but he built some bridges over train overpasses. I believe from what it looks like to me, they're just built probably out of masonite, but they're really nicely done. So okay, well, hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy this. It's a nice looking set. I do have an attraction to the Rock Island paint scheme. So, Rock Island is one of the roads that did come through Kansas here. So, I mean, that's one of the things about Kansas. There was so many different roads that came through. Unfortunately, none of the East Coast or trains came through here. Roads came through here, but, or to my knowledge, they never did. I did a recent video. I took a trip to Pittsburg, Kansas. My daughter lives there. My granddaughter, she wanted me to come down, spend a few weeks with them. They're doing a project there and wanted me to come take a look at it for them. And on the way down there, I did take the time. I'll be posting a video on that to show how Southeast Kansas is connected to actually Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, quite a few towns, and it's mainly due to the railroad. One of the industries Pittsburgh, Kansas was known for was coal, just like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. They did have mining there. I believe it was zinc and something else I can't remember, but I know it's coal and zinc. And the videos also describing the world's largest coal shovel there, that they did strip mine with coal shovel there, and it's a really big shovel. So you guys get a chance to check that out, you might want to check out Big Brutus. It's in West Mineral, Kansas, near Pittsburgh. Okay, well, got some more work to do on my shelves. I want to get those up, doing a video on that for everybody too. So I'm going to get back to work. See you guys next time. Thanks.